Across the world. Please welcome a bright rising star in comedy. Please welcome Ying.
Yes, hello. I have a big titty too. That's why I keep them in place. If I take out my bra, they go east and west. So that's not good. Okay, I was curious. Anybody go north and south and drop them? Yeah, my name is Ying Meijenang. I was here last week. So anybody who was here last week? See me? Oh, thank you, good. I do have a Chinese last name, but I don't like to tell people about it. Because when I first got to this country, I was here as a student about 30 years ago. So like every time I tell people my last name, they just hang up on phone, especially when people on phone, right? So because my Chinese last name is Fu, F-U. Yeah, so it's because in China, when they ask your name, you tell them last name first. So I go, okay. At the time, I didn't know what was the problem with my last name. So I said, you know what? Maybe I should slow down when people ask my last name or my name, especially the customer services people. So when they call me, like, I call them, like, cable company, 800, then they say, okay, what's your name? I say, okay, my name is F-U. Click. And I'll have you again every single time. Wow. But of course, after a while, right, I kind of finally figured out what that means, right? So I was like, I need to change my name, okay? I don't like my last name anymore. And my American friend says, hey, look, you got the most powerful last name. Why change it? Especially if you have a weak first name. For example, okay, if I have to introduce myself with a weak first name, be like, my name is Lisa, fuck you. That'd be a good one, right? Yeah. My name only one time I did okay. One time at the grocery store, I think it was the holidays checkout, right? There was a long line. For some reason, I just accidentally cut the line because there was a big hole in there. So guy behind me was not happy. He was like, hey, you cut the line. The end is over there. Fuck you. I was like, how do you know my name? Thank you. That is my name. So anyway, so recently you all know Donald Trump is running for president again for third time. Yes, third time. I don't know why. I kind of have a mixed feelings about it because everybody just talk about indictment. So why nobody mention about his hands anymore? Remember 2016? That was a big deal, right? Everybody talking about his small hands, even back then, I was like, what is the problem, American, about small hands? I don't have a problem with small hands. Look, guys, I got small hands. So call me small vagina. Yeah, very tight too. Yeah. I recently moved to Seattle from Spokane because my son is my youngest. He's a UW, so I don't want to be alone in Spokane. So after I got here, I started doing open mic and shows. So I noticed one thing in Seattle. There's so many comedians, come to the mic. So they're saying, I'm pansexual. I'm like, wow, wait a second. That is a new word for me. Pansexual, I've never heard that. So I called my daughter. My daughter lives in Olympia. She's in her 20s. So I said, hey, look, I don't know what the pansexual means. I have a lot of pants and paws and pants. I have not found any of them sexual. Should I be concerned? I've got a problem or something? So my daughter says, slow down, Mom, slow down. Let me explain. Okay, pansexual just means somebody, this person. Okay, doesn't matter, man or woman, doesn't matter. This pansexual person, he or she does not discriminate. So this pansexual person loves man, woman, gay, lesbian, transgender, pretty much everybody. So like after I hear that, I was like, wow, that sounds so desperate. So maybe I should go back to find one of my pants sexual. Right? Because they do have a handle thing, right? Yeah. I've been a single mother for 8 years. I know, 8 years. 8 years, so I'll tell you, Valentine's Day is not my favorite holiday. Because I don't remember how many Valentine's Day I spent alone, by myself, very hard. And this year especially hard because I was trying to sell my house and move here in Spokane, right? But my neighbor moved in, a new neighbor, young couple. And they move in, they're decorating their window because they moved in, I think, in January. So by Valentine's Day, they're decorating their window with a flashing pink light and big car light in the middle, right? So I was home by myself. I was looking at their window, like trying to figure out what they're doing. I was like, wow, there was like something running around naked body. I was like trying to catch a free show for Valentine's Day by myself. So all of a sudden I felt like something happening to me, to my body. I was like, where's my battery? Where's my battery? Look at my battery. Then it just hit me. I realized, you know what? It's not the battery that I needed. Really, it's the gel. It's the lube. The lubricant? Yeah, because the lube goes with everything, right? The lube goes with the zucchini. We talk about zucchini. And the lube goes with cucumber. Yeah. And the lube goes with eggplant. Yeah, that's the emoji to tell me. Yeah, eggplant. Right, so my point is, if you happen to come to my house someday, do not touch my vegetable. They're not safe. You don't know where they're being. So being a single mom, another thing I don't like, just be honest with you, is the social media. People are posting the happy couple picture. They're kissing, they're hugging. I mean, it's fine, right? But there's some like wedding, like, okay, I'll just demonstrate. This one bottom, like, boom, like kissing, right? The guy kissing. Well, okay, because those happy pictures remind me I'm the loser, right? Because wow, I was thinking that, I got it, okay? I got it. I mean, I feel happy for you. It's good, but okay, I got it. You're gonna live happily ever after, right? Versus me, I'm just gonna die alone at this point. I feel like. Okay, might as well tell you all, especially those people who are celebrating their diamond anniversary, 50 years. I think some older folks here, maybe you're celebrating your 50-year diamond. Because I follow a different model. An American author, one author said, life is a journey. It's not a destination. So to people celebrating your diamond anniversary, to me it was like, you just reached your destination 50 fucking years ago. So boring, so boring. Me on the other hand, I have 3 failed relationships, 3 men, 3 ex, okay? And each of them left me with 1 child. Yeah, so no problem. I'm just jealous of you, okay? But at this point, I'm saying, okay, 3 is gone behind me. Now I should work on my 4th journey. How about gifted 4th, right? Gifted 4th journey, yeah. I'm not giving up, okay? But most likely, because another thing is I am ARP years old. So by my age, I figure, I probably, to the bitter end, I'm going to still working on my journey. Yeah, this is my plan, okay? This is my plan. I want to die at 88 years old. I think that's a good year to die. Because 8 is not lucky number. So the 88 is a double lucky, right? So it's good for a 10 person to die. So I imagine myself, okay? I'm going to work on my journey forever. So 88 years old, I'm laying on my deathbed in the hospital, okay? And the morphine going through my veins, I'm not getting high, I'm just calm as fuck, right? So I'm still updating my dating profile on my deathbed. My next year, I'm 88 years old. I'm looking for a young man, 78 and 68. Yeah, please send me your dick pic. I might lose all my teeth, but gum sure feels good. Yeah, go ahead, send me dick pic. I will suck the dick pic off your dick. All right. That's, my name is Ying. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Give it for Ying, everybody. Ying, everybody, give it up for Ying.